How do you stay motivated when going through a career transition? Coding is hard. Changing careers can be a nerve-wracking experience. Trying to forget all that you've known how to do for years and then trying to learn a new skill, trying to learn a new field entirely, it truly can be challenging. For example, I've been doing music for about 30 years and more, and then all of a sudden I wanted to change into the IT field. I wanted to switch roles. It was a great challenge. So I know from experience that this is a major undertaking on your part, trying to move or transition from what you're currently doing into a tech role, or probably trying to find a balance and then merge tech to what you're currently doing. So I'll be sharing with you 3 of the most important keys to stay motivated on this journey. But before I do that, I would like to make a statement. The race of career transition is a marathon and not a sprint. I repeat, the race of career transition is a marathon and not a sprint. That means you must have made up your mind to do whatever it takes, no matter how long it takes, no matter the processes or the path that you have to take to achieve the end goal. You are ready and willing to go the way. You are ready to walk the walk. You are willing to break every barrier. No matter how steepy the path may be, you are ready to climb to the top of the mountain. You are ready to climb to the peak of it. If all of this describes you, then there is light at the end of the tunnel for you. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jerry, aka The Coding Musician. I started this YouTube channel to share my experience and also help people who are like me from a different background entirely, who wish to transition into a career in tech. And I achieved this by sharing free resources, tips and guidance to all those who watch the videos on this channel. And if you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to stay informed of subsequent videos we'll be sharing on this channel, and also please like the video to help us grow on this channel. Thank you very much. So the first way to stay motivated as you journey through the career transition process is to always remember your why. Why are you doing this? What is the end goal? What do you intend to achieve at the end of the day? We all have our different whys. We have our different reasons why we are doing the thing we are doing right now, trying to transition from one role to another role. Yours could be for financial stability. Another person's could be because they want to build a better future for themselves and for their families. No matter what your reason might be, always remember that this is worth pursuing, that this is worth doing, and that is why you are going to stay the course. That is why you are going to run the race. That is why you are going to see through till the finish line, till you get to the end and achieve your goal for getting into this in the first place. So what is your why? Always remember your why. Secondly, you must pay attention to the how. The how in this case refers to the process, the strategies, the methodologies, the trainings, everything that you'll be passing through one step at a time, one day at a time as you go through it. What does it involve? What course are you taking? Are you going through a college program? Are you doing a boot camp? Are you taking a personal self-paced course online on platforms such as Udemy, Coursera, edX, whatever it is you're doing, or you're just using the free resources on YouTube? Pay attention to the how. Pay attention to every detail. Remember that no knowledge is a waste. So those processes are key to helping you actualize your why. They are key to helping you actualize your first initial goal that you have put in place, that you've set that you want to achieve. Okay? So always pay attention to the how, pay attention to the process, because that is where the real thing happens. That is where the transformation happens. That's where the transformation and impartation of skills takes place. After you've been imparted with those skills, after you have acquired the skills, after you have garnered and gathered the required skills to make it out there in the tech job or in the tech role or field that you are going into, then it becomes very easy to get a job and the transition becomes a successful one. The third and final way to stay motivated on your career transition journey is this. Set a when. When is it going to happen? Set a when for yourself, but do not be distracted by the when. What do I mean by that? It simply means you should give yourself a time goal, a duration. How long do you want to keep studying? How long do you want to keep going through the training before the transition takes place? Usually transitioning into a tech role takes a minimum of 6 months, depends on the particular field, to 1 year, sometimes 2 years even. So set your own when based on your research and the particular tech role that you are trying to move into, but do not be distracted by that timeline that you've set for yourself. Now let me explain further. Setting a time frame for yourself, setting a timeline for, say for example, you want to get this done, you want to finish this course within the next 3 months or within the next 6 months. That will help you to know, okay, what do I need to cut down in my life? Do I need to reduce the hours of time I spend watching Netflix, the number of times, hours of time I spend hanging out with friends? What do I need to cut down to make more room for my studies, to make more room for the training that I'm going through to help me actualize my goal, which is my why? Okay, so set a when for yourself and help plan out, you know, how you're going to live it out on a daily basis to actualize your dream. Now, when I said do not be distracted by the timeline, I'm simply referring to the unforeseen circumstances, situations, challenges that may come your way that may hinder you from meeting this goal within the set time frame. Okay, so for some people, they could achieve it before the end of 6 months, before the end of 1 year. And for some people, due to one very tangible reason or the other, it may take longer time. Take for example, from my own experience, after I finished my degree and I finished the coding bootcamp, it took me another 4 months to get my very first job in IT. That makes it a total of 2 years and 6 months for me to transition from being a musician to become a software developer. Okay, now remember that there are shorter routes to achieving this. I could have gone through a 3 months or a 6 months boot camp, learn the required, you know, the basic knowledge that I need to get the first job, get an internship, you know, or begin to shadow someone who has a full-time job in that field, get a mentor, and then gradually find my way in. But due to personal preference, I wanted to have a degree. I wanted to have a master's degree, so I went through the route of getting my master's degree before getting a job. That is a longer route of 2 years and 6 months. So you don't have to do that, all right? But whatever the timeline is that you've set for yourself, work towards it on a daily basis, consciously putting the effort that is needed, but do not be distracted by it. If things happen, life happens, I understand that, okay? If you're not able to meet up, don't worry, just keep going. Remember the first statement I made at the beginning of this video, that career transition is a marathon and not a sprint. It's a marathon, which means it takes time. It could take years. For example, if you're in college studying computer science or studying information technology, then we're talking about 4 years or more if it's your first degree. But if it's an associate degree, then we're talking about 2 years or 2.5 years. All right, so but whatever the case may be, take it one day at a time. All right, step by step, and you'll surely get to your goal. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye now.